Hi there, Kevin Byrne with the Byrne Real Estate Group. Let's jump in and talk a little bit about living in Boulder, Colorado, or moving to Boulder, Colorado. If you're thinking about moving out here, what we're going to talk about in this video is a little bit about the geographic areas, the different areas that might make sense, a little bit about the lifestyle in each of those areas, and then we're going to talk about 10 reasons we love to live in Boulder, and a few reasons why, if someone's coming out here, they may not like Boulder. There's obviously, lifestyle reasons, there's cultural, there's a lot of things that, may or may not make sense based on what you're looking to achieve when you move to Boulder, Colorado, or retire in Boulder, Colorado. So let's talk a little bit about kind of the geographic area. I'm going to share my screen here for a second. And so basically what we've got here is the overall, map of Boulder, Colorado. Let's start in the north. So North Boulder, as you're looking at the map here, you'll see 36, and that's Highway 36. It comes in from Denver. You can see down here in the bottom right-hand corner, if I'm kind of pointing down. Denver International Airport's about 42 miles. Denver itself is about 27 miles. So it's a pretty easy commute to the airport and also to Denver. So let's if we go take 36 kind of all the way up to the north and to the west, and then if you go beyond North Boulder, you'll see you can get into Estes Park in about 40 miles. So that goes up into Estes Park through Lyons. So North Boulder, I've lived in North Boulder. I've had 3 houses up there. I love North Boulder. It's a great environment. There are lots of cafes and bike shops up in the north. So it's kind of a separate community in itself in terms of restaurants. Lucky's Market is up north. It's just a great environment. And all of this open space here on the west side, you can take this, bike trails all the way out to the reservoir, way out here, and ride for 20, 30, 40 miles. So it's a great environment if you're in the outdoors. You can also live in the Closed Mountains here, a little further west, very easily off of Lee Hill Road. So there's just some great access here in terms of North Boulder. Now we go to Gun Barrel, which is a little further east. Again, as you get from the central downtown, either north or south, the prices will typically go down slightly from the downtown area. The most expensive area is the downtown section near Pearl Street, near Mapleton Hill. And again, you're going to pay upwards of $800, $900, maybe even $1,000 a foot in downtown. There'll be less as you're moving north and east, and significantly as you move east. Okay, so Gun Barrel, small little community, and you do have a separate shopping center out here. Has a King Soopers. It's got lots of restaurants now, and you got Avery Brewery out in that area, which is a really awesome place. Got great food, great beer, obviously. So Gun Barrel is a great location. Usually the lots are a little bit larger than in downtown. So if someone wants a little bit more, you also have Boulder Country Club. So if you're looking to play tennis, swim, or play golf, Gun Barrel is a great spot. You can find a house right on the golf course. So let's talk about that. Okay, heading to East Boulder, you've got, this is a great area. Again, it's a little further off Foothills Highway, which is 157, which runs all the way out and turns into the diagonal out toward Longmont. East Boulder, you've got a great bike park out there. You bring your kids, jumps, training, pretty phenomenal. Lots of Frisbee golf out there as well. In terms of courses, lots of open space, lots of homes. Again, as you get further from downtown, the price generally goes down. The lots usually get a little larger, so a little more privacy. So then you get into Central Boulder. So here on 29th is our mall. It's where we have a Macy's. We've got an Apple store. We've got lots of restaurant choices in the 29th Street Mall. And kind of just east of that is Central Boulder. Again, what you're seeing is prices will be a little bit more reasonable than downtown. You do have amenities, shopping off of most of the major streets, whether it's Arapahoe or Baseline. And, you know, again, just depending on what you're looking for, you'll find usually a little larger, you know, lots, a little more privacy than in the downtown area. Okay, now we jump to Old North Boulder. So you've got Wonderland Hill up here. My parents have lived in Wonderland Hill. I've lived near Wonderland Hill. You've got a lake out here, Wonderland Lake, which is beautiful. It's got tons of you know, hiking and biking opportunities. There's a big park up here off of Violet, up north as well, where people will go parasailing. There's lots of play sets for the kids. It's a great, just a great, huge park. So, you know, enjoy that. So the Old North Boulder is a great location. Again, really close to open space. This western mountain edge here has lots of hiking and biking opportunities, and it's just a great place to live. There's also, if you're in Wonderland Hill, membership to pool and tennis amenities as well. So it's a really nice community. Now, as we move toward downtown, you're looking at, my guess is they're looking at Linden all the way down to kind of Pearl Street on the east. So you're looking at, or on the, excuse me, on the south. And you got Pearl Street right here. So it goes kind of probably to Arapahoe. And this is some of the most expensive real estate in Boulder. So you're looking at lofts downtown. You know, the price per square foot could be 1,100 up to 1,500 square feet. You've got lots of vertical townhomes as well. And then you've got some homes that are typically on smaller lots, like in Mapleton Hill, that are turn of the century. So 1900, 1890, historically protected. So you can't do a lot of remodeling, but this is the most expensive real estate. Walking distance to Pearl Street is kind of the key thing. People want to have the lifestyle, and you can also go west a little bit to Mount Sanitas. So there's some incredible hiking trails there as well. Now the University of Colorado, right there on the hill, we call it. And that's a lot of student housing in this area. Now it is mixed with some residential as well, but typically you don't want to live in where there's a high density of student housing. So just be careful if you are looking at the hill to make sure that you're further enough west to be outside of kind of the student concentration as you get toward the hill. Okay, now Chautauqua. Now I've lived in Chautauqua, great spot. It's probably one of the most beautiful parks, I think, in the world. You know, I've heard in Running Magazine, the Mesa Trail, which is a beautiful trail, you can run all the way down to South Boulder. You know, on that trail is one, you know, they've ranked that as one of the most beautiful runs in the world. So it's incredible. And I think you would love it. If you're a runner or a biker, typically North Boulder is a little more biker friendly and South Boulder is a little more hiker friendly. A lot of times in South Boulder, in Chautauqua, you can't ride your bike on a lot of the trails. So just FYI there. And as you move towards South Boulder, you've got you've got 36, which kind of runs out here. And then you've got Broadway, which I guess is probably this line right here. And that is going to take you out of Boulder toward Golden as we head to the south. Now, South Boulder's great. They've got a huge shopping center back there. King Soopers, Whole Foods is moving in there as well. Got great Lucky Cow, a great ice cream shop, pizza place, all that. They've got great Indian food down there, and then a great brewery as well. So everything you'd ever need in South Boulder, walking, hiking, you know, ride your bike down to that center. I think North and South Boulder have kind of their own centers. South Boulder's a little larger in terms of some of the amenities that they do provide. So that's very, very nice. Some of the things you might not like about some of the homes down in South Boulder, a lot of them are either bi-levels or tri-levels. So a lot of steps. If you're looking for, there are some ranch homes down there as well. But if you're looking for ranch homes, I find a higher propensity of those being in kind of East Boulder area off of Baseline. Some of the older homes there, definitely big, you know, sprawling ranches. So if you're looking for a ranch, that might be the place to go. Now, if we talk about kind of what we like, what we don't like, you know, about Boulder, you know, I think some of the things that you know, people really like about Boulder if you kind of look at it, outdoor living, fantastic. Job opportunities, there's some great opportunities. We've got Google here, Oracle, Twitter, Ball Aerospace, pretty incredible. Delicious Eats, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, everything. We really do have some incredible 5-star restaurants for as small a city as. Cultural festivals. We got Colorado Shakespeare Festival, Boulder Film Festival, got Ironman races. We have up in Chautauqua, we've got a Philharmonic. So there's just lots of great things. Year-round sports, obviously. You can watch CU play either football, basketball, all the sports they've got. We've also got the Boulder 10K, the Boulder, which is incredible. It's a world-class event. Pearl Street Mall. Again, that we talked about that on 29th Street. Has lots of food options. Nordstrom Rack is there. So there is some nice shopping available as well. Unique attractions here in Boulder. You've got Boulder Shambi, you got Celestial, you've got Fisk Planetarium as well on campus. The Flatirons, again, in Chautauqua Park, they're what we call the Flatirons. They're beautiful. People can climb them. They can run to them. It's fantastic. So these are some really nice things about the Boulder lifestyle here if you're interested in moving to the Boulder area. Great breweries. So if you're looking for local craft beer, yeah, we've got them. And then very dog friendly. I mean, almost, everybody has a dog out here. Everything you can bring your dogs into most of the restaurants is very dog friendly. So what do some people dislike about it? I mean, honestly, you're looking at, sometimes lack of diversity, too transitory. It is very expensive to rent and own here. Sometimes people have a little self-righteous attitude for being here. You've got the college. If you are living close to the college, it is a party college. So you probably want to be careful there. May not be big enough for some folks. There are obviously an influx in the fall and outflux of students in the spring. Some people think Boulder's a little super weird. A lot of crystal shops, fortune tellers. The view of the Rockies is it is. The mountains are usually a little prettier back, in terms of the Flatirons and some of the other ones a little further east. But overall, hey, it's a great area. I mean, you can kind of see some of the photos here of Chautauqua Park here on the left here. This is Pearl Street. And then you've got University of Colorado, which is really a pretty university if you look at some of these photos here. So Boulder, Colorado is a gorgeous city to live in, that's for sure. So just want to kind of tie things up. Boulder, Colorado, fantastic place to live, retire, move to. If you have any questions you want to chat about the different areas or the different neighborhoods and specifically, I'd be happy to do that. So reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me an email, and I look forward to hopefully talking to you if you're relocating out to the Boulder area. All right, cheers.